What's up, guys? How is it going? You got Daisha here coming to you live from Rupert, Idaho with another Daily Dose with Daisha. Thank you so much for spending a little bit of time with me here today. Now, in today's broadcast, whether you're catching me on YouTube, whether you're checking out my podcast, whether it's on Spotify or it's on Apple Podcasts, I just want to say thank you so much for your support on this journey. Now, I do like this to be interactive, so if you could do me a favor and actually drop something in the comment section below, whether it's a quick hello, hashtag live, hashtag Daisha's back, whatever it is, just drop something in the comment section below. That way I can give you a proper shout out for spending a little bit of time with me here today. Now, if you're listening to the podcast version, kind of bear with me just a little bit here. I am live on my YouTube channel right now, so I am going to be going through the comments as well as the people interacting with me. So just bear with me. That's all I can say. So if you catch me out on Instagram, you're going to see me going back and forth. I do have my phone right here, so I can be live on Instagram as well. So just kind of a heads up on that. So in today's episode, the big reason that I decided to do this is actually kind of inspired by my cousin Brian. You know, everybody says like, man, like you're an asshole, dude, like because he just speaks his mind. He doesn't care, right? He tries to make sure that the truth is out there, right? And that's what I kind of want to talk about today because I've had a lot of people reach out like, Daisha, you're an asshole, you're a dick, you're like F you, like you're screwed up, whatever, right? But here's the thing. I don't really care if people call me an asshole. I don't really care if people think low of me. And I want to talk about why. So what do we got jumping on here so far? Delroy, what is up? I haven't seen you in a while. Marcella, what is going on? Megan, how is it going? Thanks for jumping on live here. Delroy says, great scroll stopping headline. Heck yes, it is. I am back, brother. I'm excited to be back. Haven't been on Facebook in a long time. I'm still not going to be on Facebook as much, right? So if you are catching me on Facebook right now, do me a favor and head over to YouTube and type in Daisha Hanks and hit that subscribe button. I'm working on reaching that 1,000 subscriber mark. So that's kind of my next milestone. So definitely do that and add me on Instagram so you can keep up to date on everything that is coming out. So you know me, right? If you've ever been on these broadcasts before, if you haven't, I'm a very straightforward person. I don't like to waste time, right? I just like to jump straight into it. So let's just jump into the first reason here, right? Delroy says, coming in from London, United Kingdom. Awesome. Let me know where you guys are also tuning in from. That way I can give you a proper shout out for tuning in with me. So the first reason, right? The first reason why I really don't care if people think that I'm an asshole is because I am tired and done, right, of caring what other people think, right? I no longer care what people think of me, right? And I know that kind of seems like, Daisha, that kind of makes you look like an asshole saying that you don't care what people think about you. But really, it's a perspective thing. And this whole thing is really going to be a perspective thing. And here's why I say that, right? About 6 months ago, I started saying that, you know what, like, I'm just not going to care what people think of me at all, right? And consciously, I was believing that. I really truly felt like I was believing that. But subconsciously, I noticed that I started changing myself, right, just to please people, right? If you're saying, I don't care what people think, but then you're consistently changing yourself to please other people, that is you subconsciously caring what people think of you, right? You don't need to change yourself to please other people unless you care what people think about you, right? Let me know in the comment section with the hashtag true if you believe that. Kimberly, what's going on? Thanks for jumping on here. Coming in from Washington. Kimberly says, so true. Delroy says, what is your Instagram tag? It is at Daisha Hanks. I should be the only one that pops up there. Tasha coming in on Instagram. I appreciate you jumping on here. TJ Vale, what is up, brother? Hope you were doing awesome. Coming in from Oregon. I appreciate you jumping on here with me as well. So that's the first thing, right? I just no longer care what people think of me. I'm done pleasing people. I'm done, right? And the reason for that is because you can't please everyone, right? I've learned the hard way. And honestly, I don't really think that my mind fully believed this statement of me no longer caring what people think of me until about 2 months ago, right? I realized that every single time that I tried to please someone else, right? Every single time that I tried to change myself, there was still always something that would backfire on me from doing that. So here's the switch, right? Here's how you can apply this statement to your life in a positive way. Because really, I want you to leave from this broadcast feeling positive, right? I don't want you to leave from this broadcast being pissed off or frustrated and be like, oh yeah, like screw everybody else, right? Like that's not what we're trying to accomplish. We want some type of positive like experience to come from this broadcast. So how can you take this and apply it to your life? So instead of caring what other people think of you, you need to start caring about what you think of yourself. I'm going to say that again. Instead of caring about what people think of you, start caring about what you think of yourself. because nobody else is going to live your life, right? And nobody's going to jump into your body and be like, you know what, Daisha, no, you're having a hard time. Let me jump in there for you and I'll take care of it, right? Nobody's going to be able to take care of your life. You're the one that has to live it, right? And you can't please everyone. So instead of caring what other people think of you, care about what you think of yourself. If you think that you're an asshole, if you think that you're a bad person, if you think that you're messed up and in the head or whatever it is, right? Then that's the change that you need to make yourself, right? But if you're trying to change yourself because your friends and your family and other people are telling you that you're a screwed up person or that you need to change yourself or you need to be doing better because you're not doing good enough, whatever it may be, right? That's not worth it. You're never going to be satisfied in that aspect, right? So that's the biggest thing that I can say on this, right? No longer care what people think of you, but instead care about how you think of yourself. Kimberly says, hashtag Daisha is amazing. I appreciate that, Kimberly. Thank you very much. Velda says, go be you, Daisha. You are amazing. So are you, Velda. I appreciate you jumping on here. Delroy said, the trick is to care about everyone while not caring what they think. And that's a big statement. You know, I really like that you said that, Delroy, because when you don't care what people think, right, it doesn't mean that you don't care about them. Right? Just because you don't care what people think of you does not mean that you don't care about them, right? Every single person that has reached out and was like, Daisha, you're a bad person, or Daisha, you're being harsh, or Daisha, you're being an asshole, whatever it is, right? It's not that I don't care about them. I love every single person, right? I think of every single person that I come in interaction with, right? Whether it's a good interaction or a bad, that's my brother, that's my sister inside of this world, right? We are all humans just trying to make it in this life, right? We have so many struggles that we have to overcome. That doesn't mean that I don't care about them. That doesn't mean that I don't love them, right? It just means that I care about myself as well. And I have to keep my own sanity, right? And keep my own thoughts in check before I try to start taking other people's thoughts and trying to apply them to me. So Delroy, I appreciate that statement. Thanks for jumping on here. Delroy says hashtag truth. Pierre, brother, coming in live. I appreciate you jumping on. Kimberly says, yes, I am so learning this. My anxiety cares. So I got rid of the anxiety. That is a good one. I like that. I like that. Pierre says, awesome. Pierre says, thank you for sharing this. Absolutely. Thanks for jumping on. Delroy says, awesome. Hashtag Kimberly. And Kimberly says, thank you. All right. So that's the first thing, right? The reason why I don't care if you think I'm an asshole is because I don't care what people think of me anymore, right? I care what I think of myself, and I know that I am trying my absolute best. And also, the second reason, right, is I stand up for what's right, right? If I feel like something is not right, if I feel like I am like headed in a direction where I'm listening to what other people say and I am kind of compromising what I think is right in the actions that I'm taking to please them, right? That's not me standing up for what is right, right? That's me feeding into what they want me to do, right? I am always trying to do what is right, what I feel is right with what's going on, right? So if I'm taking a specific action that you don't agree with, right? Ask me about it. If I'm taking a specific action that you don't agree with and you want to get your opinion in there, fine. You know, come tell me your opinion. That doesn't mean that I have to agree with you, right? But I am always going to stand up for what is right, right? Even if that means that I'm going to upset someone. Even if that means that my family or my friends are no longer going to want to be around me. I am always going to do what I feel is right in that situation, right? And sometimes that does kind of backfire. You know, I had a friend, we kind of broke off as being friends. We had a big falling out, right? And then we started talking again. And then we kind of got into this like little argument, right? Because she did not agree with the action that I had taken back then, right? But back then, the action that I took, I felt was the right action, right? Maybe now, right, where I'm in a different mindset, I have a different perspective, maybe I would have taken a different action, right? But whatever action I am taking at that point in time, I'm doing it because I feel like it is the right one, right? I never take action on something unless I feel it is the right action for me to take, right? And sometimes it ends up not being what I thought it was going to be, right? But in that specific moment, I'm always standing up for what is right. And what this does, guys, this is a really important thing. I feel like this is really going to help you with kind of building up that confidence within yourself, right? If you consistently know that no matter what is going on, no matter what frustrations, no matter what issues, whatever, right, you're always going to be pushing to try to be your absolute best self. You're always trying to push to make the right decision in your life for where you're at that point in time, right? Then you can confidently say that I am making the best decision every single moment of my life, right? You can confidently say that. You don't have to worry, am I making the right decision? In that moment, yes, right? I am making the right decision. Maybe I won't agree with that a year from now, right? But right now, I am making the right decision. It'll help you with building up that confidence within yourself. And that way you're not doubting yourself. Like, I don't know if I can make this decision now, right? Or I don't know if I can make this decision because I made a bad decision in the past. Dude, we all make bad decisions, right? We all make mistakes. That doesn't mean that we are bad people, right? It just means that we were going through a learning experience, right? So the second reason that I really don't care if people think that I'm an asshole is because I am standing up for what is right, right? I am always trying to do my absolute best. And that's really all you can do in the world. We are not perfect. Nobody is perfect. Sorry to tell you guys, right? If you're shooting to be perfect, you're going to be shooting for like Mars, right? You're never going to be able to get there. It's going to take you light years before you're even able to come close to being able to get there, right? So instead of trying to figure out what side to choose, right? Or instead of doubting yourself on whether or not you're making the right decision, just do your absolute best. That's all you can do, right? That is all any of us can do. The millionaires and the billionaires out there, right? It's not that they have some secret within them that makes them these billionaires. It's because every single day, every single moment of their life, they're trying to do what is right. They're trying to push. They're trying to be the best them that they can possibly be. So that's the second reason, right? Don't care if people think if you're an asshole or not, right? Stand up for what is right. Stand up for what you believe in. Who else we got jumping on here? Jack Robinson, thanks for jumping on. Appreciate you so, so much. Marcella says, so true, coming in on Facebook. Kimberly says, be authentic to yourself. Doing your best is the best. That's a powerful statement right there. Thank you for dropping that, Kimberly. Being authentic to yourself, doing your best is the best. If you want to be the best, right, do your best. That is you being the best self, right? I love that. Thank you for dropping that, Kimberly. Velda says you have to be your own truth. Ooh, that is powerful right there, guys. That one hit me. I got chills when I felt that one. You have to be your own truth, right? If you want the truth to come out, you need to be the truth. If you want to be the best, you have to be the best, right? You have to be your best self, right? Man, I love that. Thank you for dropping that, Velda. Kimberly says, biggest value is what is best for you and your world. Amen to that. So that's the second reason, right? I stand up for what's right and what I feel is right and not what others want me to, right? Like it's not what others want, it's what I feel is right. And that's the action that I'm going to take. And that's why I don't care if people think I'm an asshole because my intentions, right? That's the big word in this video. My intentions are always positive. My intentions are always to do good. And the last and final thing, right? The third thing is I don't take sides, right? I'm a very neutral person, right? I don't judge. I don't try to say this side or that side. That's why I'm not into politics at all. I don't even vote, guys, right? Because it's very divided. I feel like politics are 100% divided and I can't stand that, right? I can't just choose one side because there's always good and bad to both sides. But if I can be in the middle and just try to understand with no judgment, right? With no previous like idea of what's going on, then I know for sure that I'm going to take the most effective action in my mind, right? I'm going to figure out what the goal is and I'm going to figure out what neutral way can I kind of handle the situation, right? I'm going to understand both sides and I'm going to figure out how we can both get to this common goal together, right? That's why I don't care if people think if I'm an asshole or not, because I'm not going to take a side, right? If you're telling me one thing, oh, well, my family's saying this or my friends are saying this, right? I don't care. I really don't care what they're saying, right? I'm just trying to understand what's the goal that we're trying to achieve. What steps can we take to actually get there, right? I'm not going to take anybody's sides. I'm not going to judge you. If you made a mistake, you made a mistake, right? I'm not living your life. I can't tell you that you're a bad person and you're making a bad decision, right? Because I'm not living your life. And that's not what I'm here to do, right? What I'm here to do is just give you my opinion. I can give you my like personal opinion on what steps you could take to be able to get there. This is the solution that we can come up with, right? But I'm not going to tell you, oh, you're a bad person. Oh, you're making bad decisions. Oh, that's not the right thing to do, right? I'm a neutral person. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to sit on the fence, right? People always say that all the time. Daisha, you can't sit on the fence. You have to choose a side. No, man, that's not what I'm going to do. What I'm going to do is I'm going to be a very neutral person. I'm going to figure out what I need to do, what the goal is, right? And I'm going to work on being able to get there, right? Am I going to care if a certain person is satisfied? Probably not. You know, I'm no longer going to try to satisfy people. What I'm going to try to do is do the right thing, right? And that's really the biggest thing that I want to get across in this video. If somebody tells you that you're an asshole, you're screwed up, that you don't deserve to be where you are inside of your life right now, screw them, right? Don't listen to what they have to say. The bigger question that you need to be asking yourself is, what do I think of myself? Do I think that I deserve this? Do I think, right, that I am good enough? Do I think that I'm an asshole, right? If I think that, then of course I have some real big issues to be able to sort out, right? But that's the thing, right? You can't care what other people think. You can't care if people think that you're right or wrong. You can't take a specific side. Otherwise, you're going to head down a specific path instead of your own path, right? That's the real disadvantage of taking a specific side, right? If your side that you have chosen, right? If you're being a follower instead of a leader, if you're following a certain person, right? And then that person ends up heading down a direction that you don't specifically like or you don't find valuable, right? What's going to happen, right? You're going to start compromising yourself because you made a commitment to take this person's side. And now you're going to compromise what you think is right just to be able to get there and satisfy them, right? And it just keeps looping back around in this same thing. If you take action on any of these things in a way where you're trying to do it for someone else rather than for yourself, you're going to have to compromise yourself to be able to satisfy that other person. So stop choosing sides, guys. That's all I can say, right? Stop choosing sides. Choose your own side. Be your own leader. Don't be the follower inside of this world. We've had so many issues going on, I feel like, these past 6 months, this past year, this past 2 years, right? That it really just needs to come to a place of trying to unite with each other, right? Instead of trying to bash on someone else and telling them that they're a bad person because they don't agree with you, back up for a moment, right? Dude, back up, right? I don't want to fight with you. I don't want to say that you're a bad person. I don't want to think that we have to battle against each other or be divided, right? This world is supposed to be us coming together as a society, right? I'm human. You're human. We're part of the same freaking species and we're just trying to live our life, right? So instead of me talking down on you, I want to know how I can help you. I want to know how I can put value into your life, right? And if you think low of me for doing that, that's your own problem, right? Because I know within myself and in my heart that I'm doing the best I possibly can and trying to be the best me every single moment of my life. And that's the only thing that I can do, right? Is live that moment by moment instead of trying to please everyone. All right, we've got a couple more comments here before we jump off. Kimberly, got some emojis going on. Appreciate you. I love this so much. #value. Thank you, Kimberly. I really appreciate you jumping on and dropping those below. Jack on Instagram says, amen. I appreciate that, Jack. Thank you so much for jumping on here with me today. All right, guys, just another quick reminder. If you are watching this on Instagram, if you're watching this on Facebook, do me a favor and head over to my YouTube channel at Daisha Hanks. And just do me a favor and hit that subscribe button. I'm trying to hit that 1,000 subscriber mark. That way I can start putting content out on a daily basis for you guys and getting paid for it, right? And we all got to make money, right? So I got my side stuff that I got going on to be able to continue that income. So I'm only doing these maybe 1 to 2 times a week here coming up. But if I can do that to where I can get up to that 1,000 subscriber mark, that's going to be my paycheck, right? And I'll be able to put out this content daily for you guys. So go hit that subscribe button. Please, please, please. I will appreciate it so, so much. And the biggest thing I can say again, right? Don't be a follower, be a leader. Figure out what you want in your life. What are your values, right? And if someone says you're an asshole for following your own values and your dreams and what you believe is right in this world, forget about them, right? Forget about it, right? Just forget about them. There's no reason to continue to feed into that, right? Because that's basically putting the control of your life, your mindset, your mind, your emotions, right, into someone else rather than it being within yourself. So I appreciate you guys. I love you guys. Much love to every single person out there. Even if you don't like me, I'm throwing love your way, right? We need that positive energy in the world right now with everything going on. Let's not be divided. Let's be united. I will catch you guys in the next video. Ryan jumping on here at the end. My brother, my amazing, amazing brother. Appreciate you, Ryan. Velda says, thank you, girl. I appreciate you, Velda. Thank you for jumping on here. Ryan says, I have missed you, girl. Well, check me out on YouTube, bro. I'm on Instagram way more, right? I can't promise that I'm going to be posting on here as much. Really, I'm on StreamYard right now. If you guys don't know what the StreamYard software is, it's basically where you can go live on multiple platforms, right? I'm on the StreamYard software right now, and I basically was like, you know what? Let me just go on Facebook real quick. I wasn't even going to do it, but I was like, got all my old friends. I should probably do it here. So, all right, guys, definitely check me out on YouTube at Daisha Hanks. Check me out on Instagram at Daisha Hanks. I appreciate you guys so much, and I will catch you guys in the next video. Bye for now.